the deck, leather neck, fall in line, double time, hear him call, let's go, come on Marines, let's go. We're going to make some history out on the battle line. From sunny California to the beach at Anzio, from beautiful Manila to the gates of Tokyo, he fought in every battle from the start to the end, and he was always out in front calling to his men. Hear him call, let's go, come on Marines, let's go. Hit the deck, leather neck, fall in line, double time. Hear him call, let's go, come on Marines, let's go. We're going to make some history out on the battle line. Hear him call, let's go, come on Marines, let's go. Hit the deck, leather neck, fall in line, double time. Hear him call, let's go, come on Marines, let's go. We're going to make some history out on the battle line. We're going to make some history out on the battle line. We're going to make some history out on the battle line. We're going to make some history out on the battle line.
Here is Korea, where the 1st Marine Division is holding the line against the North Koreans and the Chinese hordes. My name is Hank Dyer, and like most war correspondents, I'm writing a book between dispatches. Not on the grand scale of Caesar's commentaries, nor about master strategies and the triumph of giant machines, but about the smallest commodity of modern war, men. Particularly about the men of Gunnery Sergeant Hawkins' platoon. Gunny's got both fools and wise men here, but none who lacks guts and strength. Pete Kono, the veteran campaigner. Russ Waller, the quiet one. Newt Levels, the naive, likable galoot from Texas. Quite a contrast to Skip Roth, with his glossy shrewdness, known to his confidants as the Brain. Or David Chatfield, the Back Bay aristocrat. It took some doing to trim him to the Marine pattern, and there's still some doubt that the operation was a success. And then there's that born leader, Let's Go McCaffrey, busted from sergeant to private. But don't let that fool you. It happened on furlough, not out here. The fields of war are the only circuit that can take that big fuse blower. And for better or for worse, he's the guy these men follow.
McCaffrey? No. Work your fire teams out of that bunker. Check it out.
Hey, let's go. guys cover me and Skip. We'll get him out of there.
Don't knock him off. We'll bring him in. Hey, Sarge, you want to take these guys along with yours? Here, Mac. Gunny. Yeah, who is it? Harper.
How many didn't make it, Hogan?
6 missing.
Charlie Harper?
Harper won't be back.
I hear Harper got it. Tough break, Mac.
How would you know? He wasn't a buddy of yours. He was a buddy of mine.
Why don't you speak plain, McCaffrey? Spare me that customary delicacy of yours for a change.
Don't give me that college crap, all of you pedigreed pup.
Come on, Dave, don't think anything of it. It's that kind of a day.
No, it's routine. I get born in a bed with silk sheets, and he's dedicated to the principle of never letting me forget it.
I don't care how you was born. Just get that snoot of yours down out of the air, Chatfield.
Were born, Mac, not was born.
Who you talking to?
Whom, not who, and a verb after it would further improve the syntax.
Don't bug me, Skip. I don't feel like slugging you today.
Come on.
McCaffrey, such an act of physical violence will soon be beneath your dignity.
What?
I hear you're going to be promoted for meritorious service, skipping the rate of corporal right up to sergeant.
Huh?
Oh, no.
What? You're not happy about it?
Promotions can lose a guy a lot of old buddies.
Now, don't you worry, McCaffrey. You'll get busted again, just as you always do.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing to remember what my rank is.
Well, anyhow, here's the rest of the news. This outfit's going into regimental reserve. Should mean a leave for the Let's Go McCaffrey Club.
And that'll mean Japan.
Yahoo!
I'll bet you'll be glad to get the furlough.
My wife's coming down to Yokosuka from Tokyo. She works there in the Department of Army Civilian Employees. And you know something? This will be our first chance for a honeymoon. We will call back into action 5 minutes after I said I do.
Sounds like quite a change from this out here.
Yeah, but there's a catch to it. Some of the men are going to Yokosuka for rest and rehabilitation. Lieutenant asked me unofficially to keep an eye on them.
McCaffrey?
McCaffrey and some of the other guys. He's up for a decoration. We want him in top shape for the big brass.
That's a large order for McCaffrey.
Right. A headache to the enemy, but a real migraine to the MPs.
Hi.
My prayers are answered. My brave one comes back.
Not so brave, Sandu. McCaffrey's been having severe doubts about me lately.
The one you call Let's Hurry Up Go?
Uh-huh.
Maybe it's his way to hide that he's not brave himself.
Oh, no, you can't take that away from him. He's a wild bull. And that also goes for his mentality.
For 3 days and 3 nights, I listened to the guns. I watched the sky red with fire. I felt the ground tremble, and I trembled too with terror for your safety. And when sleep tried to close my eyes, your face was always before me. And I would awake my grandfather with cries in the night.
Is your grandfather well?
Yes, but so old. This war has grieved him. He will not wake up someday.
And then you'd be alone. You won't be alone, Sandu. I'll pull through alive. And no matter where else they send me, I'll get back to you somehow. Lisan?
Sit down, my good friend. And don't think you must bear gifts each time we see you. It is you yourself whom we love.
I heard a rumor that I might get a leave before long. And I thought you might need a few things while I'm away. Some canned fruit, chocolate, rice, and tea.
You will not pass this way again before you go?
No, I'm afraid not.
Then my letter will find you, care of postmaster.
Your family would never accept Songdu.
No, but I accept her. I love her, and that's that. I've broken with the past. It all happened when I wanted to be a Marine with my father holding out for a desk commission in Washington. I wanted to be a Marine.
Why do you not go to McCaffrey and tell him these things?
Try and talk to McCaffrey? Never.
And yet, a little while ago, you talked of him as though you admired him.
You know, it's strange, Lisa, but I do admire him. I think it would be one of the happiest days of my life if he ever walked up to me, shook my hand, and said, Chatfield, you'll be all right.
Come on, Marines, let's go. Hit the deck, leatherneck, fall in line, double time. Hear him call, let's go. Come on, Marines, let's go. We're going to make some history out on the battle line.
So every officer and man in our services should appoint himself an ambassador of goodwill. Both in manners and speech, he should impress our allies and even our enemies with our sincerity and cordiality.
Man, this whole thing's beginning to undermine your character.
You just worry about your own character. I don't want my buddies horsing around on leave like a bunch of Navajo Indians.
And you talk about Chatfield.
Look at him moping. Probably over some flat-chested society dame who's cheating on him. I can read the mind of that punk like a skull with window glass.
I can hear you.
Yeah, you're brilliant, you are. Well, maybe you can tell me what we're going to do for money. I guess you guys heard that I ran into a little bad luck against a pair of loaded dice down at the airstrip, and we are, as they say, flat on our honkers. But I'm thinking all the time.
Yeah, that's it. When old Skip starts thinking, we got nothing to worry about. So let's get down to the real tactical stuff. Levels, as usual, you'll do scout patrol. Only you got a tougher problem this time. Finding a couple of kimono cuties who likes a guy for himself and not his dope.
Deal me out. I got a gal, she lives right there in Yokosuka where we're going.
Your duty to your buddies comes first.
Ah, come on, Nuge. You can't let us down. Why, you got an act for meeting more girls accidentally. Most guys do on purpose.
Maybe so, but them days are over.
That's what you think. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you.
Well, listen, you don't have to find a broad for me. I got my own.
Well, I'll be happy to act as an interpreter for you guys.
The language of love is universal, especially when the cherry blossoms are in bloom. And according to my calendar, the cherries should be ripe while we're in Japan. I cut this out of the Yokosuka American. Says Hotel Okamoto, catering to the best family trade, has own bathhouse on premises, refined scrub girls, expert manipulators, and certified masseuses.
I buy that.
What with?
You just keep thinking. You'll figure an angle, Skip. See that cigar? That's the same kind that Winston smokes. I remember I was coming back on a convoy with him, and I said, Winnie, how'd you like the trip? And he said, well, jolly good, except for one thing. There were 11 of your American Marines chasing 3 of our British nurses up and down the deck of the ship, and never have so many chased so few so far and received so little.
Glad to see you chose a fine, respectable place. Are you sure your finances can handle it?
Drift will be necessary.
Take it easy. Tomorrow's a big day for Max Decoration.
Yeah, thanks for helping us with the transportation, Gunny.
That's all right. I'll be using your driver once in a while.
Looks like a pretty classy joint. What are we going to use for money? Relax, Mac. I got a little gadget in here. It'll take care of the room rent. Nothing flat.
What is it, a bomb?
Nope. It's a much more modern work of science. Pete, you stay here and do like I told you. Head up! Mushy mushy. Greetings and salutations from our distinguished commander. He will require a private room and bath, plus 2 others for his staff.
Who is he?
Military secret. His code name is Red Fox.
Family hotel, catering only to respectable married families.
My good man, we are here on a mission of the utmost delicacy, which can only be accomplished in a hotel of the most peerless respectability. And yet you refuse to aid us.
Very sorry, very sorry.
Very sorry, very sorry. Well, Captain Sampson and the Chief of Staff will be keenly disappointed to hear this. A Red Fox calling Blue Boy. Blue Boy, Blue Boy.
Red Fox calling Blue Boy. Blue Boy, come in, Red Fox, over.
Red Fox, sir, there are no accommodations available in the hotel that General MacArthur selected, over.
Who says so, the manager?
Put him on. If the honorable Japanese manager won't cooperate with the honorable American intelligence units on a secret mission, then he's put his country in a very dishonorable mess. Over.
No. Japanese people always cooperate with great hospitality. Japan very much love occupying American.
How nice.
Yes, yes.
Commander?
Red Fox. No more?
You got wear the phones?
Yes, sir. Crazy.
Red Fox, don't forget a double bed for Blue Boy.
Oh, Blue Boy's quite a joker. You'd be crazy about him.
Don't forget a double bed for Blue Boy.
Well, what is it? What is it? Captain Sampson, sir, I just picked this out of the air, and I'm a little confused by the code names. Honorable Hotel, Red Fox, Blue Boy, General MacArthur.
I swear, Captain, I took it down verbatim.
Intelligence unit on secret mission. A double bed for Blue Boy. Intelligence's coding system must be all fouled up. Tell them to run this down and call it Operation Gainsborough.
Aye, sir.
We have very finest bath in Japan on roof. Very strong and pretty girls for scrubbing, you know. Yes. Big room with fine exposure. Great American family-size beds for supreme comfort. Get very happy sleep.
Well, boys, I can be chummy up to a point, but this is ridiculous.
But for Mr. Red Fox, a private room fitting for commander of expedition.
Nice joint you got here, Yoshida. When I get back to Washington, I'll tell the president all about it.
No, please. This room is booked for soon-coming honeymoon couple.
Yes, I see by the vase of flowers. Cherry blossoms, aren't they?
Artificial, but nice sentiment.
Yes, it is.
Our Hotel Okamoto wishes your mission success. If you need help with secret spy work, call on Yoshida.
Just consider yourself one of us, Yoshida-san.
Bountiful thanks. And you'll not be disappointed. I was once house detective.
Don't worry, got
Grab a mattress and sleep on the floor, Chatfield. You won't catch cold.
How could I? I brought my silk sheets with me.
Well, I got a phone call through and struck gold.
You did? Where?
No place you could cut it. This is a hideout deal. And you leave big footprints.
You know, there's something crummy about you, Waller.
Look who's talking. You ain't no angel, McCaffrey.
No, I'm not. But I don't hide nothing. My hands are always on the table in plain sight. But not yours. I get the feeling they're kind of dirty.
You know, if you wasn't apt to be my sergeant, I'd flatten you.
Well, come on, chicken. I'm still a private.
Now, come on, fellas. Cut it out.
What's the matter with you? We're gonna have some fun, huh? What's the matter?
Thanks, Skip. I gotta be careful and get that promotion.
Yeah, that promotion. You're not very happy about it, are you?
No, it just won't be the same old happy life.
Well, I wish I could help you, but who am I to challenge destiny? Hey, Newt, what's the score with you? When's the wedding?
I gave the clerk her address and we looked up the phone number, but she's moved.
My nerves are jumpy, Skip. I think I'll get me one of them baths. Let one of them cuties give me a massage.
Why don't all you fellas go up, keep an eye on him? He's liable to start massaging those cuties himself.
I think you got something there, Skip.
Well, this mattress is no good without a pillow.
Poor old McCaffrey.
What do you mean?
I should have let him put Waller in the hospital and lose his promotion. He'd be happier, I'd be happier, we'd all be happier. Maybe he'd even take it easier on you.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I guess the man wasn't born for responsibilities and restraints.
Well, only when the guns are firing. When McCaffrey's on furlough, he just doesn't fit in. You know, I'd almost be willing to see him wreck this joint just to save him the misery of that promotion.
Well, I'll see you at the baths, huh?
Yeah, I'll be right up. I just want to catch up on my correspondence with Mother. Private McCaffrey, Hotel Okamoto.
Hello there.
Hey, what am I offered here?
お湯加減いかがです？お流ししましょうか？
Yeah, I'll take anything you got.
Letter for Private McCaffrey, requesting quick delivery.
Red Fox McCaffrey, that's me. Who'd know I'm here, Skip?
Oh, we gotta leave a temporary address at the air station.
Yeah, maybe something about my promotion. My hands are wet, honey. Read it to me if you savvy the lingo.
Dear Desmond.
Well, I think that'll sound rather dashing, Sergeant Desmond McCaffrey.
Nobody ever calls me that name. Somebody must have been looking in the files.
Dear Desmond, for a long time I have wished to express my secret admiration for you. I withheld the impulse, fearing that the deep emotion you inspire in me might be misunderstood by a person less sensitive than you and I. At last, however, when I saw you here, revealed in all your masculine Greek god magnificence...
Where'd that letter come from?
I found it on the reception desk. Perhaps a lady in woman's bath took admiring peek.
No, some crumb bub in here wrote it. I got a notion to wreck this joint.
You got the right idea, Mac. I'd make a United Nations case out of this.
Wait a minute, read some more, honey. I'll get a clue to who I'm going to murder.
I fled to the retiring room and penned this missive, which I hope you will never discuss with your coarse and vulgar associates.
Whoops, my...
All right, Skip. Who's been out of here? Who's been out of here long enough to write that junk?
Gee, I don't know, Desmond. I guess I was too relaxed. You keep reading, honey. We'll look for a clue.
But for the present, I must remain anonymous, dreading that you may think ill of me, languishing for some future moment when I can look into your great blue eyes and know the true poetic tenderness which you conceal beneath your gruff exterior.
Poetic, huh? Tender, huh? How's it signed?
Lonesome.
All right, I'll find that joker. I'll knock that lollipop off his stick. What kind of joint are you running here? I'll rip this place wide open and take all the plumbers Japan to put them together again.
Now you're talking, buddy.
Wait a minute. Why didn't I think of this before?
Go what before?
I got it now. It was one of these cuties in here wrote it. Did you girlies go to school and learn your English real good, huh? Or maybe you were right, honey. Maybe some dame did take a peek in here and remembers me from my last trip to this burg. Sure, I'm always blowing my stack without analyzing things. Hey, honey, you've been scrubbing me real nice. Let me scrub you.
Miss, bring me a bottle of cognac. I'm expecting a lady friend. Cognac.
Hi,
Cognac.
cognac.
Okay? Yeah.
Thank you very
that's
much.
Right.
I love a boy.
Hiya, kid. You've been on my mind ever since Honolulu.
I managed to get away for a little while, but I gotta be back pretty soon.
What is this? Always having to get back to somebody. The same way in Honolulu. I've been wondering about you.
You just keep on wondering, big boy. Maybe that'll keep you interested.
Stop bugging me. What's with you anyhow? Why don't you have me up to your place?
My place is anywhere we get together.
You know what I mean. You're home.
Social partner, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You got an invitation for tonight. I'll leave the back door unlocked. You big ape. Why do I take these chances for you?
You know why.
Yep. I guess I do. Oh, no, miss. Kono brandy anarani motete choda yobumade kichidamio.
Haneli no ho,
Hi, hi. Come on, baby.
Uh-huh. Let's go.
What is the soldier's pleasure?
Well, I ain't feeling much pleasure, miss, but I'd be obliged to learn where Grace Blake has moved to. I used to write her with this number.
Grace, did you say? Are you by any chance a brother?
No, ma'am, I'm her feller. We're going to get married.
I believe Grace did mention something that she had some sort of a misalliance with an American Marine.
Well, no, ma'am, we didn't mess around none. Well, she was one girl I sure respected.
Come into the parlor. I'll see what information I have about her. Here we are. Blake, Grace, brunette, age 28, height 5'6", excellent figure, ladylike manners.
Yeah, and I think a lady like Grace had to live in a Japanese prison camp.
We won't discuss that. I'm sorry she didn't leave a forwarding address.
Well, this is a terrible disappointment to me. You see, ever since I left Texas, I've been dreaming about somehow getting to Japan, and instead I landed straight into Busan, Korea.
Well, I have a wide social acquaintance in the city. There are any number of nice girls to whom I could introduce you. Sit down, won't you?
No, ma'am. Thanking you all the same, but I ain't feeling so hot.
Ah, youth. Its broken hearts can be quickly mended. Sit down and tell me about your exciting young life. You're a Marine, I see. Your pay amounts to a great deal in Japanese yen. You are a lucky boy, really. Money is only a little material thing, and yet it compensates for many sorrows.
I spent my last pay 2 months before I got it.
How naughty of you. You are a prodigal. Perhaps because your pay is only a trifle to you? I believe you mentioned being from Texas, that great rich American state of oil, cattle, and millionaires.
Yes, sir, but my folks are only poor cotton sharecroppers.
Well, that is most unfortunate. Well, I hope I haven't detained you too long. And life ticks away so fast, doesn't it? Not a precious moment should be wasted. Goodbye. Yes?
Oh, doggone, my bad luck's got me so loco I don't even know where I'm going.
Maybe your luck changed. Now, soldier boy.
Me, Sumi Sagita.
Me, Sayo Sakita.
Me, Soyo Sagita.
We all three sisters. He pretty nice.
Oh, Marine.
Big dreamy eye boy. Sagita sisters share everything with each other.
Yeah, where are we going?
To Yokosuka Gaiety Club.
No, I wouldn't do you no good there. I got bad troubles. But there's some buddies of mine who are raring to go. They've been counting on me for something like this. If you're all going to be at the Gaiety tonight, I'll bring them on over.
Happy friends. We keep honorable get-togethers.
Sayonara.
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 That dumb little cookie that wrote this, Gus. Why didn't she tell me in my face she's nuts about me? I ain't hard to talk to.
Yeah, what if she's got a girlfriend?
What if she has? What do we do? Invite him up here for a dinner of sea rations? Wouldn't that make a swell impression? There's more dames out there in the Ginza than snowballs in Alaska. All just itching to make my acquaintance. If I had a little scratch in my pocket.
And with all due respect to that Greek god physique of yours, let's not underestimate the power of a little money.
Why'd I bother to take a bath anyway?
From the look on your kisser, I guess you didn't catch up with that broad of yours.
She's a lady, and don't you be calling her a broad.
You never seen a lady till you seen that broad of mine.
You seen the place where she used to live. It's a real nice boarding house run by a real lady.
The last thing I'm looking for is room and board. What else you got to report?
Sumi Toyo Sayo.
Cut the Japanese lingo. Don't try to cover up you blew your mission levels.
But I didn't. That's their names. 3 of the cutest little bunnies you ever seen.
Yeah? Family type, not gold diggers?
Well, I'm afraid this ain't exactly Lend-Lease. They seem to know the way around. They said to meet him at the Gaiety Club tonight.
The Gaiety Club? My coffee's a buck a cup there. We're so broke we're eating kennel rations.
And now, gentlemen, I'm going down to the lobby, and I'm going to hit old Asshole for about $200 worth of yen.
Oh, come on. You'll have this whole hotel down on our heads.
That's what they said to the guy who built the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Just take it easy, Skip. We got to remember tomorrow.
Mac, will you relax? I have just gotten a scheme that is so brilliant that it took me 5 minutes to think of it.
Boy, that Marine is a genius. You give him a Rock Island timetable and an Ingersoll watch, and I bet he'd be president of the road in 20 minutes.
お住まいは
京都の東山ですけど。
どちらですか？
平安神宮です。
結婚証明書。あ、結構です。お案内。That is honeymoon couple I mentioned.
So.
Fine young people.
Oh, sweet.
But nevertheless, a really respectable hotel to show marriage certificate.
Naturally. It certainly is a comfort, Yoshida-san, to know that we're in such incorruptible surroundings. It sort of lightens my other cares.
What's the matter? Is Red Fox operation not proceeding as planned?
No, not quite. Has headquarters phoned us?
No call from Blue Boy.
No call from Blue Boy. Well, there's just too much red tape. They're all tangled up in it. When I get back to my desk in Washington, there'll be some fur flying, I can tell you. Blue Boy, Blue Boy, Blue Boy. Red Fox calling Blue Boy. Come in.
This is Blue Boy. Come in, Red Fox. Over.
Captain Sampson, Blue Boy, sir. We left you in such a hurry that we forgot to pick up our expense money. Over.
A very understandable oversight, Red Fox. But we have no messenger available at the moment. Tell you what you do. Have the management of the hotel advance you the equivalent of $200 in yen.
$200? That is very much yen.
I heard that. Who was it? The manager? Put him on.
Since you're one of us, Yoshida-san, I feel free to divulge that Blue Boy is none other than Chester Sampson, the captain, in charge of our military police here in Yokosuka. And I can assure you that Chet will reimburse you for any money advanced, no matter the amount.
Moshi-moshi, over.
よく聞けよ。それっぽっちの金で国連軍をバカするのか、このキッチンボ野郎。
Don't be alarmed. That's merely the staff interpreter.
世界の運命を決める。
この作戦をめちゃめちゃにする気か。
Very well, very well. Extremely proud to help. Oh, everything all over.
Thank you, Yoshida-san. Arigato gozaimashita. Just for incidental expenses, huh? Say, by the way, what was it the captain's interpreter said to you?
He say, cooperate, or Uncle Sammy will cut off reconstruction funds. My hotel would lose thousands of dollars.
Now, don't you worry, Yoshida-san. Captain Sampson's heart is as big as Mount Fujiyama. He'll back you win or lose.
Perkins!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now that's better. I'm heartened by your response. You do know your name. I was about convinced that everybody around here belonged in a psycho ward.
Yes, sir. I'm afraid you're right. Here's the latest I've picked up on Red Fox.
And Blue Boy?
Yes, sir. Blue Boy is supposed to be a captain. They're still chattering all over the place, and now a couple of Japanese are getting into the act. Blue Boy says to Red Fox, have your hotel manager loan you $200, and he'll guarantee payment.
A very generous fellow, this Blue Boy.
Oh, very, sir. 200 was only a starter. Pretty soon it got up to thousands.
Did you gather who this philanthropist might be? Speak plainly, Perkins. Who is Blue Boy supposed to be?
You, sir.
Get me intelligence.
The place we planned to spend our honeymoon when you were called away. It's just as lovely as I imagined it would be.
Not a care in the world this time, darling. Just you and me and a little cooing doves.
Oh, welcome. Wait a minute. This looks like an all-army game again.
Don't tell me we're not going to get in.
Well, young woman can get in, and you can get in, but not together.
Now, see here. We're a perfectly decent married couple.
Well, wedding ring is very handy article for present situation, but a marriage certificate is more convincing.
Now, look here, Charlie. We've been married 2 years, and I don't carry a marriage certificate around in my duffel bag. Well, here, this is who I am. Marine Gunnery Sergeant Howard Hawkins. What else do you want to see? My good behavior medal?
I tell you, I'm his wife. His wife.
Look at that! What's that? Look at that! ご同説明します。からぜたくさんのお金を持って良きクラブ行ってます。あの店はとっても派手な店で、きっと大変なことが起こります。
How do you understand Japanese? What is he saying?
Your men have acquired a lot of money and are going on a bender at the Gaiety Club. What I'd like to know is what's that got to do with us?
It's just one of those things, honey, I've got to straighten out.
2 years a bride, but never a wife.
Ah, sure. Now choose to come out in the wash.
Hey, you just got to look after them. Talk to the man in Japanese and get us a nice room, and I'll be right back.
One bottle rum and case of beer for chasers.
And some scotch.
And some scotch for my buddy.
They all look good to me.
Well, they all look alike to me. Which three did you pick out, Newt?
I don't know. I can't spot
There they are. That's them. money, boy. You could get rich running a Lonesome Hearts Club. Backstage in a double and get him out here for a drink. Along with any other little knickknacks you might run into. Skip ordered some champagne.
Champagne? You never used to go for that fancy stuff?
Yes, I did every time I got promoted.
Well, you're not promoted yet this time, and I've been hoping it won't happen. Well, you're getting a hopelessly split personality.
That's jealousy talking, buddy.
No, it isn't jealousy. You just wouldn't appreciate my type of genius. That's why I've been avoiding promotion. Believe me, you'd be a lot happier if you avoided it, too.
ここは従業員が通れませんので。
Me, friend of three sisters? Sisters.
それじゃここで少々お待ちください。
Grace? Grace? Grace?
What's the matter, jughead? Haven't you got any manners?
Oh, begging your pardon, but you don't look like any etiquette expert to me.
Looks like we'll have to run a red Chinese through this dump to fumigate it after this sea crab gets through smelling it up.
Oh, I guess that's going to call for a little action. Who's
Go
first?
get it.
Take your best shot, Marine. Come on. What are you going to do?
We gotta be careful, Skip. I gotta remember tomorrow. On your way, sailor, on your way. Our dear Desmond abhors violence.
Navy's landed, boy. Situation well in hand. How do you like that? They're even stealing our slogan.
Yeah, but we gotta be careful. We gotta remember tomorrow.
Look, Skip, I know it was a tough pill to swallow, but I can't go...
But what? Boy, you've hit a new low. I'm telling you, you keep this up, you can go to Denmark and get one of those operations they do, and when you come back, we'll call you Peaches. Pardon me while I wash my hands of you, cutie.
Well, boys, have fun. I got a man's job to do tonight.
Never trust a guy that keeps his lip buttoned like that one.
Yeah, he's an oddball, all right.
Give him a couple of whiffs of cheap perfume on some chesty broad, they go right over the hill.
Hey, baby, wait a minute.
With a bottle? You take it. I go, you come, right?
wonder what happened to levels with those 3 chicks.
Oh, who cares? I'm too ashamed to even face it. I went back there and got the birdie from that sailor.
Just consider the source.
Consider the source.
What's that?
How should I know?
It's another load of mush from that Miss Peekaboo at the bathhouse. Listen. My Desmond, I have counted the lonely hours since my last missive to you. Your gorgeous image continues to float before my eyes. That tawny ripple of muscles like the waves which softly kiss the golden sands.
Got a real sea fern flavor to it.
Yeah, she's pretty salty, huh? A short while ago, I passed close by you and was tempted to touch you. She's here somewhere.
Hey, I got a hunch that note's a rip from that sailor over there.
Hey, bellhops, have fun. Only a broad could get this poetical. Listen. So perhaps the time draws near when we shall meet in breathless rendezvous, alone in some exotic bower beside the sea. Yours forever to be.
How's it signed this time?
Sea nymph.
Sea nymph. All that nautical talk. Let me see that thing. This is undeniably a man's handwriting. Look at it.
Yeah, well, it does look like maybe some guy wrote it.
Yeah, now I get the picture. The locker room, the Baz. I saw that same sailor in the locker room.
That guy?
Yeah.
Boy, that Crumb.
Yeah, Crumb.
Well, wait a minute. How did he know my name was Desmond until you just mentioned it a couple of minutes ago?
Well, he could have been on some transport with you somewhere. Go get him.
Yeah, he remembers me. He's trying to get even, huh?
Well, sure. Are you going to let him get away with this thing? Go get him. Break up the joint.
Oh, wait a minute. I can get him anytime. I want to have some fun tonight, Skip. What happened to levels with those 3 chicks? Nothing ever gets done around here unless I do it myself.
I give up. You had to retire and become a scoutmaster.
Listen, Skip, I hope he becomes a general. The further it takes him away from me, the better I like it.
Say, 3 little pussycats. Pussycats, 3.
そこです。
そう。
On your feet, sea nymph. I got a love letter here for you.
Get lost, Desmond. You don't want to make me mad.
Oh, you're a tough guy, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you don't fool me, buddy, using these 3 girlies to cover up.
Buster, what have you been smoking? I don't read you.
Oh, you don't, huh?
No.
Well, don't you like my gorgeous image? Are you still counting the lonely hours? Or are your waves too busy kissing the golden sands?
I don't take that kind of talk from nobody.
Oh, come on, sailor boy. Don't play foxy with me. We read each other now, don't we, huh? You tipped yourself off when you waved nighty-night at me with your limp wrist, Daffodil.
Daffodil?
Daffodil!
Limp wrist!
Limp wrist!
I've killed guys for less than that. Come on, get up, right here, put her right here. Right here, see what you can do, come on, right there, come on, right, come on.
like he gave us the slip.
All right, McCaffrey. Let's go.
Well, I guess it's just as well you found me here. I can show you more hospitality than I could have in our old hometown. So many of these little luxuries were frowned on there. What's yours, Newt? Bourbon? Or I have some sake if you want to go the Oriental route.
I don't want anything.
Well, here's to the age of innocence, Newt. The old days back home.
That man I seen you with tonight. Who was he?
Who knows? Who cares?
Yeah, but what about all the letters you wrote me? They sounded just like you used to be.
I was preserving you, Newt, as a hope of last resort. A dream of the day when I might kick this all off and come home to the poor but pious respectability of being Mrs. Newton Level. But you had to find me like this, didn't you? That was a pretty shoddy trick of fate. But what does it matter? I probably never would have gone home anyway. Yes. Yes, I remember. Where are you? All right. It'll take me about 15 minutes. I have to change. Bye. See you. Newt, you better pour yourself a drink. I'm going to tell you a few facts about life in a Japanese prison camp. It was nothing at all like I wrote you. A bit rough at first, especially when Mother died. But after that, a commanding officer took a fancy to me and moved me to better quarters. And then there were other officers, of course. And finally, that quaint little country girl named Grace was only a far-gone memory. Oh, yes. It seems that nature so favored me, there wasn't even any more prison camp for me. I was moved to a higher echelon of comforts in Tokyo. And then when our American conquerors arrived, I suffered no obvious hardships. That, of course, is why I moved to Yokosuka, to be near the larger base of operations. For as you know, their generosity and their affection is legendary. And you know something else, Newt? I'm with it.
You'll get a good long stretch in the brig, McCaffrey. I'm preparing my report to your commanding officer. Gunnery Sergeant Hawkins will be the chief witness against you.
Right, sir. He was up for promotion, but of course that's a dead issue now.
I've been watching you ever since Guadalcanal, through Iwo Jima and Okinawa to the landings at Incheon. And I've never seen a better fighting man or a more troublesome citizen.
I'm sorry, sir, but like I always say, furloughs is my worst enemy.
There's such a thing as battle fatigue. Doesn't that bother you?
No, sir. Just furlough fatigue.
For a long time, I've shared the delusion with Gunny Hawkins and others that there might be non-commissioned officer material in you, although you never were quite my idea of the all-American boy. In the well-rounded Marine, the guts to storm an enemy position is essential, but that isn't the only requirement. He must reflect credit on the service in the public walks of life.
I realize that, sir.
However, you won't be deprived of your medal. You won that before your trip to Japan. I understand your commanding officers requested that these decorations be presented here.
Yes, sir, Captain. And it will soon be time for the formation.
Well, then you'd better be on your way. And get that hangdog look off your face, McCaffrey. At least you've earned this chance to be proud.
Watch out, McCaffrey.
Gunny, you don't figure they'll carry this as far as a court-martial.
How should I know? You've been in trouble before. You ought to be an expert on these things by this time.
Yeah, but my intentions are always good.
There's an old saw that says the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Meanwhile, the provost marshal is allowing you to remain on technical liberty. So be careful, let's go, and don't dig yourself in any deeper. Well, let me put it this way. I've never had a real honeymoon. So do me the personal favor of allowing me to spend a few hours with my wife.
Hey, come on, buddy, let's shove off. Time's a waster.
Well, that's all over, Ellen. Let's shove out of here and have a real honeymoon. A marriage certificate. Why did you dig that up?
Just to jam it down the throat of that stuffy proprietor at the White Dove. I'm going to make him let us in, even without our suitcase.
That a girl, Ellen. You tell him off.
All right, where's the driver for this heap? Let's go!
Sorry to hear it, Mac. Looks like you lost your promotion.
Yeah, it's a load off my mind, but does mean to break.
Well, it's made him a real buddy again. Frankly, I haven't been so delighted since that widow in Manila named the twins McCaffrey.
Well, that's the motto of the McCaffrey Club, isn't it? All for one and one for all?
Don't be a wise guy, Chatfield.
All right, you guys, come on now, ante up. We gotta pay that hotel bill while we still got some dough.
Speaking of dough, where I'm going, I don't need it. So long, boys.
Okay. Yeah. Boy, he's still talking like a gyrene that's about to go over the hill. Pete, you better bird dog him.
Okay.
Yeah, Pete. I promise, Gunny, no more foul-ups. Now, we're going to leave this truck at the hotel. I'd appreciate it if you do a little cruising tonight and keep an eye on the guys.
I'll have a guy on the Red Fox shortwave in case you need us.
Righto.
Where you going, you Plymouth Rock capon?
Why, just so I shan't disappoint you, McCaffrey, I thought I'd go to the blood bank to see if mine's still blue.
Very funny. Snap out of it, Levels. Keep looking for that broad. You'll find her yet.
I found her.
What a bunch I got here. Busted Romeos, free lovers, financial wizards, and that cutie Chatfield who come over the Mayflower.
And to say nothing of that big balloon brain who keeps us all in a jam. Come on, give me some dough.
Yeah, well, no more. I've had it, boy. No more pub crawling for your Uncle Mac.
Oh?
Just a nice, quiet evening at home with a nice family.
You mean those Sakita sisters from the Gaiety Club? Huh?
You guess good.
Oh, I can see it all now, just them and you and me sitting around with our shoes off, drinking tea.
Not you, Buster. Go shoot your own quail.
You'll miss me. I'm the life of every party.
Like you were in Honolulu? Telling every ugly broad and Waikiki beast that you were me? My phone never stopped ringing. Oh. But seeing what a fall guy you made out of me, I'll let you get yourself on the hook.
Hmm?
I'll give you a build-up.
Hmm?
They want to get married.
No, thanks. I'll do my own selling.
Okay, write them a note and I'll deliver it and tell them how great you are. And if they want you aboard, I'll give you a buzz to the hotel. But right now, buddy, I'm going to make a date for yours truly.
Asshole.
Ha, ha.
Hey, boy-san. Come here. You got the letter paper, righto? Hi.
どうも。なあ、ちょっと待ってください。
Hello? Which one is this? Oh, Sumi. Hello, baby. This is Big Handsome Marine Boy, remember?
Ah, big handsome under-table boy. No show tonight. You come here, our house.
Okay, baby, will do. Start cooking up the tea and the sake, and I'll be right over as soon as I can change my socks. Sayonara, baby.
Give this to those $3. That note will get me in anywhere.
Go.
My dear one, I am happy that you are away from danger, though my heart cries out for you. Each day I stand looking across the torn land where I first saw you, and I try to dream that you are there. But it is strangely empty now, and there is a great and frightening stillness, as though the world were catching its breath to make again the fire and thunder more terrible than before. And so I fall at the lotus throne and pray that my visions of terror are false, that there will be life and peace and the nirvana of our love forever. Then suddenly again, I'm filled with a faith that sings in my heart to the happy music of the Kamunko.
Marie boy, very good with Japanese custom.
You can say that again, baby. We're gonna have quite a night tonight, huh? Gombawa. Gombawa. Gombawa.
Konnichiwa. Our brother Fuji.
Brother?
Yes, we're proud of him. He's a wrestler, champion of all Japan.
Yeah, Gombawa.
どうぞ。どうぞどうぞ。どうぞ。どうぞどうぞ。
この中の誰と結婚してアメリカに出てきます？
Did I? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did. Sumi. Yeah.
じゃあ、酒も飲みながらこの話をしましょう。
Sake? Yeah, I could use one. You got one?
どうぞ。どうぞ。 Trophies of Brother Fuji, all for victory in many festivals.
Gold samurai sword presented by the government for breaking neck of Chinese champion.
私の未来の弟、岩山石なんです。
どうぞどうぞどうぞどうぞ。 Have a nice big home in America?
Yeah, Camp Pendleton. Well, this is quite a setup you got here, Fuji. Wrestling record must be pretty good here. Yeah, have a cigar, Fuji. Old man Churchill sends me a box of those every Christmas. We're buddies. Fuji, how would you like to have another American for a brother-in-law? He's not as good looking as I am, but he's got a lot of money. He's got a big estate called Fort Knox. But, see, he's a little shy. He likes to send in his references first, see, so he don't get his feelings hurt if he ain't welcome. Dig this. Most lovely and illustrious flowers of Nippon, you are the blinding beauty in the secret garden of my heart. Yeah, he really hates himself, doesn't he? Dig this. I pine to make your acquaintance and hope the following qualifications may strike a note of response in you. I have often been referred to as the Greek god type. Greek god type. I've heard that one before.
You make nice word music.
Yeah, honey, but I got a hunch this guy's only got one tune. However, if it is the higher ideal of manhood which you seek, genteel of manner, profound of mind, and with the rippling muscles like the waves which kiss the golden sands. Rippling muscles. Golden sands.
Then I shall feed your heart's desire in some breathless rendezvous with only the pale moon to spy upon us. Rippling muscles, huh? Golden sands. That's it. He's the sea nymph. Where's the telephone?
In trophy room. When I go to America, I bring the whole family.
Hotel Okamoto. Red Fox headquarters. Skip, this you? Hey, listen, buddy, I don't know what you wrote in that letter, but you sure hit the jackpot. Get over here in the double. It's 318, just around the corner from the hotel. And listen, the door's open. Walk right in. Okay? See you, buddy. Yeah. Well, folks, I got bad news for you. The wedding's all off. My buddy just tipped me off on the phone that the provost marshal's on his way over here to arrest me.
For fighting in club last night?
Yeah, that's right. Just when I thought I had it all squared away, too. And then this copper, he frames me just because we had an argument about the wrestling racket. That's what I told him, Fuji. Naturally, your name came up, and that's when I chewed him out for calling you a big phony. That's right, Fuji. Give him the full treatment. Whiff, bam, wham! Hey, McCaffrey! What's he doing?
Getting ready to break neck of your enemy.
Hey, McCaffrey! Hey, Mac!
Hi there. Roth's my name, U.S. Marine Corps. Glad to meet you. I seem to have stumbled into the little old wrong doorway here. I guess I'll be going now. Good night. So sorry. Hey, now look, you got the wrong idea, buddy. Hey, now let's talk this over, bud. Let's get to know each other. Me, Billy, now you're... Now, wait a minute, Buster. I don't want to lose my temper. I don't want to have to hurt you. Hey, McCaffrey, this guy's going to kill me. Hey, where are you, man? I don't want to think, come on. Get rid of him. No, yeah, Fuji. Hey, where are you, man? Don't forget your shoes, Rod.
No more trouble. We have wedding soon.
Yeah. I think I'll go get the license, honey.
Come on, honey. Let's dance.
I want to dance.
Come on.
the passkey. I lost mine.
Yes. Ah, Mr. Red Fox employ creep system. Very good.
Yeah, I'm using my old noodles tonight, Yoshida.
Mr. Red Fox, very clever. Smart as famous Japanese detective Mr. Moto. Have nose like bloodhound dog, huh?
Demented baboon. What are you, nuts, trying to get me killed?
Oh, that'd be a big loss to the art world, wouldn't it, you privy poet?
What are you talking about?
Greek god. Kissing the golden sands. With only the pale moon to spy on you. You dirty, double-dealing cedar.
Okay. You can't even take a joke. You had to set a hired bone crusher on me, huh? Well, let me tell you this, Buster. I finally caught up with that Oriental double art, and I laid him out flat.
Ha! Tell me another fairy tale.
Okay, come on, that does it.
Hey, McCaffrey. Blue Boy's calling Red Fox, and it sounds like an SOS.
Hello, Blue Boy. This is Red Fox. Over.
I hear you, Red Fox. Listen, Newt's been nicked and rolled at the All Nations. We've been trying to get his money back, but we met heavy enemy resistance. Over.
The All Nations, you say? Griff Plumber's joint?
Yes. We need reinforcements on the double.
Reinforcements on the way. Out.
All right, get your gear. Let's go.
So the keeper of the White Dove wouldn't go for our wedding certificate. Well, this is my idea of a honeymoon heaven. The chief didn't even ask us to register.
Well, you talk like you've had experience in such matters.
Always glad to have Marine Boy back again.
You don't know what he's talking about. I've never been here before.
So sorry. Much apology. Have wrong key.
Boy, these guys, I don't know. They see one guy in uniform, and then every guy they see is the same guy. And I word of honor, I've never been here before. What's he saying?
They're in trouble again. They've left the hotel with a walkie-talkie.
Where are they?
Right off of Carey Street, on the Genza.
Tell them to go find them and then call me at headquarters. I'm sorry, Yellen. I'll be right back.
Hold it. This plays out of bounds to you fellas. Beat it.
How do you like that, Pete? Let's sleep, you bum. Hey, McCaffrey!
Take it easy, Mac.
A long time no see, Plumber. Not since New Zealand, when I knocked your brains out. Oh, you got lucky. Get out of here before I call the MPs.
You'll call the MPs, why, you big, cheap, jug-headed louse. Headquarters. Blue Boy, Red Fox. Calling Blue Boy.
This is Blue Boy at headquarters. Proceed, Red Fox.
Say, Captain, we're in a clip joint down here. The place looks like a nest of red female spies. They knocked down one of our men with cheap liquor and rolled him. Over.
Select some good samples, and I'll run them through the lab. And pick up the suspects. Bring them in, and I'll interrogate them personally. Over.
Will do, Captain. Out.
Look, you guys, I got real 90 proof here.
Yeah.
Well, leave me alone, I'll give you some.
Okay. We'll take a couple of cases of scotch, a couple of cases of bourbon, and some gin. And if it checks up all right, we won't put you off limits, Plumber. Pete, go with him. All right, you in the gold dress. Then you, and you're Red. Come on, all of you. You're all under arrest.
That's good intelligence, McCaffrey. They all look guilty.
And we'll take that jukebox, too. That looks like it might have a few hidden documents in it.
Come on, let's move along. Now, come on, here we go.
Captain, sir.
Red Fox again?
Yes, sir, Blue Boy, sir. I mean Captain Sampson, sir.
Self-control, Perkins. Self-control. Don't break down. Look at me. I'm doing fine.
Yes, sir. But wait till you hear the latest. They've just raided a nest of spies.
What's that? Someone going over my head?
Oh, no, sir. They say you're going to test the liquor and personally inspect some females.
You don't believe that, do you, Perkins?
Oh, no, sir.
Oh, yes, you do. How long has it been since you've had a good rest?
Captain, my last leave was over a year ago, but I'm all right. I'm all right. That is, I think I'm all right.
Captain Sampson, sir. I just received a telephone call, and I believe it's the answer to the problem he's discussing.
You okay? No. Extreme purity is motto of Hotel Okamoto. Woman characters very shady looking. Cannot permit.
Oh, now, don't blow your cork, Yoshida, till you hear the good news. Tonight's the night that'll go down in the history of Japan. We wrapped up the spy ring.
Spies, woman, species?
Yeah, they're the most dangerous kind. All right, Skip, take them upstairs and interrogate them and search them. Come on. Go. Congratulations.
Congratulations to me.
You're an honorary member of our successful mission.
Ah, delightful honor to be member of Intelligence Secret Service.
Yeah, and it's an all-American custom to throw a victory ball. Now bring all your friends, okay? Our party's your party, okay?
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. I want to give a toast. Here's to the
wonderful friendship between America and Japan.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. And also to Yoshida, who made our wonderful stay so wonderful in his family hotel. Yoshida. Hey, also, to this wonderful honeymoon couple who I'm sorry ain't had much chance to get acquainted.
Mac, that was wonderful. Now, can all this noise and let's get down to some serious drinking here.
Yeah, drink up.
I tear up remainder of hotel bills in name of international goodwill.
Gentlemanly things to do.
Hey, now,
let's
have some music.
Yeah,
Pete,
play,
put some more yen in the jukebox.
Play my melancholy geisha.
Hey, that's not any So it's Red Fox McCaffrey and Blue Boy Roth. I should have known.
Look, Captain, I'm sure I can explain
You
this.
can do your explaining at a court-martial.
Well, in a very few words...
Shut up, you barracks Confucius. And you needn't even bother to bring your gear along, McCaffrey. By the time you get out of the brig, your uniform will be out of style.
You make serious mistake. Mr. Red Fox capture these Matahari spy girls.
Matahari hookers. Lock these men up and let's get some sleep. Report to headquarters. Tell them to secure the rest of the patrols who are out on this operation.
Yes, sir. Diamond, this is Diamond 6, over.
Get off the air. This is a priority message. All leaves of the U.S. Armed Services are canceled. All officers and men report immediately to your base. This is an alert from the Supreme Command.
It looks as though these men may be shipped out, and that's a break for the peace and quiet of Yokosuka. Take your men with you, Gunny. My report will follow them back to the division.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay, let's go.
いやね、ちょっと。
あなた兵隊と酒飲むためにここへ行ったの？
いや、違うけどさ、ちょっとね。
こっち来たら今持って
だってお前。
All right, come on, you guys. Come on, let's go on the double. Let's go. Come on.
Where's Waller?
I got him spotted as close by.
Okay, let's go get him.
Let me get.
Oh, very confusing. Please come back again, soldier boy.
Going over the hill, Waller?
Don't let him stop us, Russ.
What do you mean, don't let him? He's got the gang with him. There's only one of me.
That would save you from making your own decision, wouldn't it? But you're gonna have to make it by yourself. I'm not a cop, neither is any of those men. The professor put out a tracer on you, but still you might get away.
Come on, Russ, let's go.
Sure, who else but you would want a Bill's rat? Take his decorations in the morning, then go on the side at night? Well, not me, not my platoon. You've got him. And he's right for you. Well, that's all I stopped by for, Waller. Just to give you a load on how I feel about you.
Wait a minute, Sarge.
Don't be an imbecile, Russ. Can't you see what he's trying to do? He's trying to get you to swallow the bait, hook and all.
You keep out of this.
Well, so long, Waller. Remember what I told you, and live with it.
Pull it, Gunny.
Russ!
Sayonara, tramp. You and your men make that patrol the right front like I briefed you. Let's go! You guys can find a better hole, get to it. Missed us again, baby! That's better, sailor boy. Keep trying, you'll hit us yet, you dummy!
Who you calling dummy? Who was it kept hollering, let's go? We got lost from Gunny and the rest of the squad, huh?
What do you expect on recon patrol? Tourist maps? That joke in the guns thinks he's ranging in on a nest of red goons.
Well, we're about a mile inside the Chinese lines. I suppose that's a big laugh, huh, genius?
Well, that's real tough. Looks like we're still gonna have to go before the mass to face the CO. That means 5 years in the brig for me. That's what a furlough does to a man. Those guys will burn them out. Come on, let's go. See that hill? Yeah. Take your men and circle around. Pete and me will go straight ahead. We'll take Chatfield with us so he won't get lost. Right? Drive the red buses back into the hills. Chatfield, stay under cover of those woods. Work your way down that valley of Khoi Nam, or what do they call it? You spot any red goons, get back here in a double.
I've been wanting to look at it.
Be careful, don't get your pants blown off. Pete, cover him. He'd walk right into a Chinese patrol and ask for a bowl of chop suey. Don't forget this position. We'll meet back here.
Anything I can do?
No, I've had it.
Where are the people who lived here?
Most got away. In the wood.
Are there many Chinese patrols?
Yes. Yes. Watch out, Yank.
Well, Jeffrey sent me to cover you.
He wouldn't trust me with anything, would he? Well, I got information for him. must be more of them around. Our best chance of getting back is to separate.
Yeah, but how's your shoulder?
It's okay. Now look, you go that way. And I'll go through the woods this side. Now get back to McCaffrey. Okay.
Sandu.
Oh, Lisan.
My friend.
Just as I thought. What'd Softy Boy do? Stop somewhere for tea?
No, you had him all wrong. This guy is tougher than a 50-cent steak. He was dropped by a red patrol. With a busted shoulder, he still plays away at him.
Yeah? Where's he at?
He made it into the woods.
Well, he's on his own. I gotta risk a detail to save his hide.
Just to find you alive. It's better than any medicine. I've got to get back to my squad now. You stay hidden here. Our forces are moving up. You'll be safe then.
You stay here too. The wound is bad. You must rest.
No, there's no time for that.
The Chinese soldiers come.
All right, get your people out of here. Come on, get them out of here. You'll all be shot for this.
And what happens to you?
I'll just give them the McCaffrey treatment. Sandu, go! Go, Sandu!
My love, remember, our lives will be joined together by what these fools call death.
McCaffrey!
So you found yourself a chick out here and got yourself all shot up so you can go back and set up light housekeeping.
I'm not going back anywhere.
Shut up, punk! When our guys come through here, you get yourself back to an aid station and take all these people out with you. All right, Pete, knock that red gook off. Go ahead. Hold it. We'll take him back with us. Maybe he'll do some talking. All right, all you people, out. Come on, out. What the hell are you doing here?
Don't hand me any more orders, you broken down private. The only one I'll take from you is let's go.
right, Pete. Ask him again where the lookout post is. How many men they got and where the charges are.
他の兵隊どこいるか、地雷はどこに埋めてるか。
後続部隊があの丘の上に地雷を生けてます。こちらの方に本部があります。
He says the whole valley over there is loaded with explosives. The control men are in the bunker up there on the other side of that hill.
And our guys are walking right into it.
Where are you going, Chatfield?
They can't walk into it.
You stay here. This is my job.
All right, Pete, get him out of here. Cover him, you guys.
Yeah, Mac.
You're okay. Skip.
Yeah, old buddy.
Come on, can't you hear what he's saying?
He ain't saying nothing, he's dead.
Not to me, he isn't. I'll always hear him yelling, "Marines, let's go."